For years after Vanessa Clark and I broke up, we ran into each other at our class reunion. Someone suggested truth or dare. Vanessa picked truth. Someone asked her, "What's the smartest thing you ever did in a relationship?" She looked right at me with a smirk on her face. Getting my ex to pay off my $700,000 in debt, then dumping him once I found someone richer. Everyone probably expected me to lose it, but I just smiled and told them to keep playing. When it was my turn, they asked, "Did you ever hide anything from your ex?" "Yeah, what was it?" I smiled. "I'm actually the richest man in the country's son." After a second of dead silence, everyone cracked up. "Liam, dude, have you been watching too many of those CEO drama shorts while delivering food? Getting a little delusional? Seriously, man, stop pretending to be rich. You're literally still wearing your delivery uniform." I looked down at my Armani casual wear and the custom AGV helmet next to me. Okay, I kind of did look like a delivery guy. Before I could say anything, Vanessa jumped in. "Liam, we broke up 4 years ago. Why are you still being so fake? This is supposed to be a chill reunion. You don't need to show off. Just be real." I leaned back in my chair and looked at her. "I am being real. I actually am the richest man's son. You think you could have booked this VIP suite without my connections? Honestly, I wasn't even planning to come. I didn't want to see Vanessa and I don't really hang with these people anymore anyway. But my buddy called me like 28 times begging me to show up. Said Vanessa wouldn't be there. And everyone agreed not to talk about work or money. Just catch up." But not only did Vanessa show up, she was being totally shameless about flaunting herself. A gold digger playing dress up as high society. Pathetic. And she wouldn't leave me alone. "Liam, there's a limit to bullshitting. My husband booked this suite with his VIP status. What's that got to do with you? With that delivery outfit? If you weren't riding our coattails, you wouldn't even qualify to eat here." Everyone laughed and looked at me like I was trash. I just waved it off. "So I should be thanking you?" Vanessa pointed at the food and wine on the table. "Obviously. Without me, could you afford this food? This wine?" I looked up at her slowly. "Vanessa, you really haven't seen much, have you? This food? My housekeeper wouldn't even eat this stuff." I definitely wouldn't. That set off another round of laughter. "Liam, please stop. You're a nobody without Vanessa. You couldn't even get past the front door." "Right. If Vanessa hadn't specifically asked for you to be invited, I wouldn't have even bothered calling. Just apologize to Vanessa and maybe you can at least drink some of this good wine." The mockery kept coming, but I didn't care. Everything I said was true. If I wasn't trying to save these losers some face, I would have told them Pine Mountain Banquet was my property. Vanessa walked up to me with a wine glass. "Want to know why I dumped you? Guys without money need to stop showing off. Drink this wine and I'll forget what just happened." I stood up and looked her in the eye. "Vanessa, I was being polite, but you actually think I'm still that broke, lovesick kid from 4 years ago?" I turned toward the door. "Waiter, bring me the wine list. I'm paying for everyone tonight." A guy in a suit walked in and stood in front of me respectfully. "Lucas Miller, the manager of Pine Mountain Banquet. I met him once when I arranged the suite. I kept my eyes on Vanessa. Bring me your secret menu. Take everything on it. And 2 bottles of your best wine." Lucas nodded and left. Everyone froze, including Vanessa. Then she burst out laughing. "And you say you're not showing off? My husband and I have been here at least 10 times. There's no secret menu. Could you at least practice your lies first?" Everyone stared at me, waiting to see me get embarrassed. In their eyes, I was still the poor guy Vanessa heartlessly dumped. Back then, I fell out with my dad to marry her. Broke and desperate, I delivered food for a living. After I paid off her $700,000 in debt, she hooked up with some rich kid named Sebastian Ashford. Heartbroken, I went home to take over the family business and swore I'd never see Vanessa Clark again. But here she was at this reunion, not only showing up when she promised not to, she was publicly humiliating me, rubbing it in everyone's face that I paid off her loans. I couldn't let this slide. Just because you haven't seen it, doesn't mean you're important enough to get it. I'd shut up if I were you. Save yourself the embarrassment when the food comes. Liam, you. The suite door opened. Dozens of dishes were brought in as everyone stared. Lucas